What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a duel deck. It'll be Zendikar versus Eldrazi for the channel Deck Wardens.
Indeed.
I'm Dan, and this is Kyle.
I'm Kyle.
Yeah, that's Kyle. I'll be playing Eldrazi, and he will be playing Zendikar. We're going to do a best 2 of 3, and we're just going to see which deck is better in the duel decks.
Let's be honest here. I'm going to get destroyed.
It's probably Eldrazi, that's my guess. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let's go to the match. Alright, game 1. I guess first decide if you want to keep your opening hand.
Sure, why not?
I don't really know what a good opening hand really looks like.
This is a lands matter deck, so
I guess I'll go with what I have right now. Who goes first?
do you want to go first?
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me either.
I'll let you pick. Draw or go first.
I will draw first.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and play a Coom Refuge. I'll gain a life. I'm at 21, but I guess we'll have to remember that. This is my 1 extra life. I'll pass turn.
That's a neat life you got there.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
I'll throw it on a Stirring Wildwood and pass.
Alright, untap, draw. Let's see. I will play a Eldrazi Temple.
No way.
And then I will tap 2 and I'll play a Mind Stone.
Oh man, that is a Mind Stone, alright.
And I will pass turn.
Draw for turn. Let's see. I can throw down a forest, tap 2 for my Knight of Cliffhaven, and I'll pass.
Oh boy, a level card.
Indeed. There's like 3 of them in here.
I will play a Swamp for turn. What's it do? Oh, it gets flying and vigilance. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna kill it.
Tap 3. I'm gonna induce Despair, revealing Bloodbright Invoker. So it's gonna get -3, -3.
Kind of a waste, but okay.
Oh, this goes to this stays in my hand.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that was a little bit of a waste. I'll
Yeah.
pass the turn.
Draw.
I mean, I don't know how this deck likes to play. So.
Throw down a forest, tap 1 for an Explorer Scope, and I'll pass.
I'll untap and draw. Play a Mountain for turn. Alright, I'll tap 4, and I'll tap 5, and I'll play Emrakul's Hatcher. And I get 3 spawns.
Oh, those are 3 spawns already. Okay.
Yeah, I can use those as mana, but not any color, unfortunately. And then I will pass the turn, that's all I can do.
Draw.
What does the temple do?
Let's toss up planes. We'll tap 4 for an Undo Giant. His effect is I search my library for a basic land card, put down to the battlefield tapped. I'll go forest.
I wish that was a colorless spell so I could use this as 2. I can only use it as 2 for colorless.
That'll be my turn.
I'll untap. Draw for turn. Play a Swamp for turn.
No way.
I guess I will tap 3. And I'll play Read the Bones. I scry 2, draw 2, and lose 2 life, so I'll go to 19, losing my plastic life. Scry 2. We're gonna.
You should put them both on the bottom.
That's what I'm gonna do.
What a shame, you should have kept them.
I don't like either of them, and I'll draw 2.
I hope they're worse.
1 is.
Good. That's what you deserve.
And then I will tap the remaining. Oh, it's only 2, isn't it? Did I tap this? No, I only used 3. I still have that. Alright, I will tap the remaining 3. And I'll play a Bloodbright Invoker.
No way.
And his ability is too costly. So,
What do you do now? I
I
have a 2/4, you have a 3/3. They're just gonna bounce off each other.
yeah, you're right. I guess I'll pass the turn.
Yeah, you will. Draw. Ooh. Interesting. Tap 3 for a retreat to Kazandu.
Oh boy.
I'll throw down a Plains. And now he gets a 1. So he's at 3/5.
Nice.
And tap 3. Sacking a Plains for Harrow. I search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield.
So you're gonna make your guy big.
Forest. And a Plains, and they are not tapped. So he gets 3 1/1s. He is a 5/7. And that'll be it for me. I'll pass.
Alright, I'll untap. And draw for turn. I'll play a mountain for turn, because I only have 2 of those. I will tap 2, and I'll play Bloodthrone Vampire.
Okay.
And then I'll tap 1, and I'll play... Wait, that's a 5/7?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll tap 1, and I'll Forked Bolt you. I'll just do 2 damage to you.
Okay.
And that's
Incredible.
pretty much all that's gonna happen. And then I will pass the turn.
Draw. Untap.
This deck isn't as great as I thought it would be.
Play a Great Pelt Refuge. I will gain a life. Next. I'll tap 4. Oh, yeah. I'll get another 1/1. I'll play a McKindy Griffin.
Flying.
Let's see what I can do. I think we'll pass.
Alright, I will untap and draw for turn. Give me something good. Alright, I'll play a swamp for turn.
Wow, seems good.
Yes, really good. Alright. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For It That Betrays.
Oh, that isn't it that betrays.
I am tapped down for that.
Okay.
And then, that's all I can do this turn. I will pass the turn.
Draw. Tap 4 for a Seer Sundial.
It's good draw power.
I guess.
At least you have draw power. I have a Mind Stone.
We'll pass.
One,
You also have an It That Betrays.
True. And draw. Give me something good. Let's see. I'm gonna tap 1 and Mind Stone, sacking the Mind Stone to draw a card.
It doesn't seem like it was a very good draw.
It's an okay draw. I guess I can play it now. Here's Devoid. Yep, so I can tap this for 2. I'll play Dominator Drone. I control another colorless creature, so each opponent loses 2 life.
Okay.
How much mana do I have left? 4. I cannot cast this spell. Alright, so go to combat.
Yep.
I will swing. I guess I'll swing It That Betrays for sure. While I have it. And what is this? A 5/7?
6/8.
6/8. Alright, so It that betrays and the blood throne bam. Nah, I won't swing it. I'll just swing it that betrays at you. It has Annihilator 2 and anything you sacrifice at
There you go.
Okay, 2 lands.
We'll tap 3, making this a 3/4. And I'll just kill your It That Betrays.
Alright.
So what do you deal your damage to?
So what is this one's toughness?
8.
And
4, 4.
alright, we'll kill these 2. And It that betrays dies.
Good.
And then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Emrakul's Hatcher. I get 3 Eldrazi spawns.
Okay.
And then that will be my turn.
Draw. Interesting. Run out of planes. He'll get another 1/1. I'll pay 2. Sunda, draw a card. Pay 1 for a Caravan Escort.
Another leveler. Oh, he gets first strike when he levels up too.
Mm-hmm. That'll be turn.
Okay. I will untap. And draw for turn. I'll play a swamp for turn.
Incredible.
And then go to combat. I will swing the Blood Throne Vampire.
That's it?
Yep.
Block.
And that's just a 1/1.
Yep.
Alright, I will sack an Eldrazi spawn to it, giving it +2/+2.
After Guard Hound, when it ATBs, target creature gets +0/+3 is a 1/4.
Okay, I will sack another thing to give it +2/+2 again.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Draw. We'll play Sheer Drop, destroying tap target creature.
Okay. I'll just put this in the graveyard.
Pass.
I'll put both of them in my graveyard. Alright, I will draw for turn. And I will tap 3 and play Vampire Nighthawk. Flying Death Touch Lifelink. Go to combat.
Yep.
You have 3 creatures.
2 creatures.
2 creatures, my bad.
It is your bad.
Let's see. I will swing with Dominator Drone and 2 Emrakul's Hatchers.
Block. That's it.
And then you'll take 6.
Yep.
Alright, Dominator Drone dies. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will tap 7 and sack the Eldrazi spawn to activate his ability. You'll lose 3 life and I'll gain it.
Sure.
Get 2 more abilities.
Okay.
2, 3. And that will be my turn.
Draw. Tap 3 for a Tajaru Archer.
And what does that do?
I will deal 1 damage to your thing right there.
This?
No, that. Actually, yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, that. I can't do it to that.
Okay.
Pass.
Alright, untap. It's a lot of land. And draw off turn. Give me land. Well, it's not a land, but 4, and 3. For Heartstabber Mosquito, kicked. I destroy target creature. I'll destroy that.
Wow.
The Ondu Giant. Yeah. So I will swing all 4, and then you'll block the 2 stronger ones.
Block. Block. They'll die.
2 and 5 damage. And then I'll pass the turn.
Draw. Pass.
And I'll untap,
Yep.
and I'll swing. now he's playing Eldrazi and I am playing Zendikar, and we're gonna. The goal is to see which deck is better. So
I'll draw first. I lost, so I choose. I'll draw first.
all right, I'll play first. Then. I'll play a Plains for turn. Tap the Plains. Caravan Escort. Now pass turn.
Draw. Mountain. Pass.
Untap. I will play I'll play Evolving Wilds for turn. And then I will go to combat. I'll swing for 1.
Okay.
And then I will crack Evolving Wilds, and I will pass the turn on that. I'll find a forest.
Swamp. Pass.
Alright, I'll untap and draw for turn. I will play Plains for turn. And then I guess I will tap 2 to level up my guy. He'll
Use
be
a 2/2.
and then I'll swing for 2.
Okay.
Now I'll pass turn.
Draw. Interesting. Swamp. Tap 3 for a Vampire Nighthawk. Pass.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw for turn. Play Plains for turn. And then I will. I guess I'll tap 3 and I'll play a Stonemark Puma. And then I will pass turn.
Draw. Play Dominator Drone. And I'll pass.
I'll untap. Draw for turn. I'll play a Forest for turn. I will tap 3 and I'll repel the darkness to tap both your creatures. And I'll draw a card.
Okay.
And then I will tap 2, level up this guy again,
Mm-hmm.
and I will swing for 4.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
Draw. Let's see. Tap 3 for a Bloodright Invoker. And I'll swing with the Nighthawk, getting 2 life back.
Lose 2 left.
Pass.
Untap. And draw. I will play a Plains for turn. Alright. I will tap 5. I'll play Primal Command. I can choose 2, and I'm going to choose. I will search for a creature,
Mm-hmm.
and you put the Nighthawk on top of your library.
Wow.
I'll reveal Kabira Vindicator,
Okay.
and that'll go land. And then I'll go to combat.
Yep.
I'll swing for 4.
I will block, they all die.
Alrighty. And then I'll pass turn.
Draw, keeping all 3 tapped for a Vampire Nighthawk. Pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a Forest for turn.
Man, I wish I had land.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
I'm sure.
I'll tap 4. I'll use one of the forests. And I'll play Kabira Vindicator.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will. Tap 3. I'll go ahead and give him his first level. He's level 1.
Nice.
Which doesn't do anything right now.
Okay.
I will pass turn.
Draw. Man. pay 2 for our Mind Stone. And something. Rude Servitor.
Tap. Draw off turn. Let's see. I'll tap 3, and I'll play a Veteran War Leader. Its power and toughness is equal to the amount of creatures I control, which is 2, so he's a 2/2.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a spin down on that. And then I will tap 3. I'll go ahead and level up this guy, giving him another +1. 3/3. And this is a 3/6 right now. I will pass.
Why does he get another one?
When he is level 2 to 4, other creatures I control get +1.
Draw. That's nice. Without a swamp. Tap 5. Emrakul's Hatcher.
3 spawns.
Indeed. I'll swing for 2 in the air.
I will take 2.
Pass.
And tap. And draw off turn. I'll tap 3, and I will sheer drop your flyer.
Okay.
And then I will tap 3 and play Grazing Gladeheart. Whenever land enters the battlefield, I can use it.
Okay.
Go to combat.
Yep.
I will swing a 3/3 and a 3/6.
I'll kill your 3.
Actually, that's a 4/4 because of Grazing Gladeheart.
I'll take it.
Alright. And then I will. Good. I will pass turn.
Draw. Mountain. Let's see. Tap a black, sacking one of these. Bloodborne Vampire. Bloodborne Vampire. Tapping the rest. Emrakul Hatcher, I get 3 more.
You might as well just pile them up and put a dice on. And you got 5.
I'll pass.
Tap. Draw off turn. We'll go 1 white, or 1 green, 2, 1, 2. I'll play Territorial Baloth. That makes this a 5/5. Should add 3 more mana. Only have 2. Let's see. Big stuff out there.
Indeed.
I'll go to combat and I'll swing a 5/5
Yep.
and a 3/6.
I'll take it.
Alright, and then I will pass the turn.
Draw. Tap everything, sacking one of these. Butcher with Malakir. I'll sack the 4 Eldrazi spawn to Bloodthorn Vampire. It's a 9/9. You sack 4 things.
Alright, all of my creatures here at Sacrifice.
swing for game.
9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep. Alright, so Eldrazi wins 2-0. That's my next
Indeed.
draw. My next draw was a forest. I had a forest.
Ulamog's Crusher.
I had Annihilator. Well, that was the dual deck, Zendikar versus Eldrazi. Obviously, Eldrazi is better. Zendikar did swing pretty hard, but I guess you knew, you already had the plan set in your head when you went down to 2 life.
Oh yeah.
I figured you would block with the spawns, but that was a pretty good play.
See, I had Oblivion Cellar in my hand. I was waiting to play that. But then I got Butcher of Malakir, and I just thought to myself, you know what, I can put my mana to much better use.
Yeah, it was a pretty good play. Eldrazi is clearly the better deck. I'm sure you can win with the Zendikar one. I'm sure it's been done before, but
Considering there's 3 Annihilators in here, Eldrazi is definitely the better one.
with It That Betrays alone, like, you put that out and it's a win condition.
There's also Hellion Eruption in here, which is good in a pinch, and I just feel like, in all honesty, if you have this and Butcher of Malakir out, you basically have the win con.
Yeah. So, Eldrazi's is definitely the way to go for, this versus deck. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. I don't know what our next versus deck will be.
Maybe you guys can leave it down in the comments.
Yeah, leave in the comments what kind of stuff you want to see, what kind of gameplay you want to see. We've got some other stuff coming out soon. Just, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like, and like if you subscribe.